Hi friends, welcome to the business studies class. Today, in this first module, we are going to learn about the term recruitment and different sources of recruitment. Before entering to the class, let me ask one question. What is meant by staffing? Staffing is the managerial function of filling and keeping the filled positions in the organization. Staffing is the function by which managers build an organization through the recruitment, selection, and development of individuals as capable employees. Staffing is a process through which it is ensured that right people are available at right time during the right jobs. Can you tell what are the various steps involved in the staffing process? Yes, there are 8 steps involved in the staffing process. First one, estimating manpower requirements. Second step is recruitment. Third one, selection. Fourth step, placement and orientation. Fifth step, training and development. Sixth one, performance appraisal. Seventh step is career planning and promotion. And last step in the staffing process is compensation. Now we are going to learn about the second step, that is recruitment. Recruitment is the process of searching for prospective employees and stimulating them to apply for jobs in an organization. Recruitment process is concerned with the identification of possible resources of human resources, supply and tapping those resources. For undertaking recruitment process, an organization needs to identify various sources of recruitment. Now we are going to learn about the different sources of recruitment. The various sources of recruitment are grouped into two categories. They are internal sources and external sources. First one is internal sources. Internal recruitment is a recruitment which takes place within the concern or organization. Internal sources of recruitment are readily available to an organization. And one external recruitment. External source of recruitment have to be solicited from outside the organization. External sources are external to a concern. Now we are going to learn about the internal source of recruitment. Filling organizational position through internal sources is rearrangement of the existing employees when there is no increase in number of employees. There are two ways in which internal sources may be used. Mainly, they are transfer and promotions. Transfer involves shifting an employee from one department to another, from one shift to another, or from one place to another without changing his nature of job. Transfer is a very common practice in government administration. In business organizations, transfer is used to rationalize workforce, that is, transferring surplus employees of one unit or department to another, having shortage of employees or lack of competent employees, and to develop multi skills through cross functioning transfers. Next one is promotion. Promotion involves upward movement of an employee in an organizational hierarchy. In this case, there is change in the job contents of the employee, more authority and responsibility, more compensation, and high status. Promotion is very common in organization. It leads to motivation among the employees and they work hard to get promotion. It serves the organizational need of having competent persons at a higher position who are well versed with organizational functioning. The important advantages of internal source of recruitment are this type of recruitment is a motivation to the employees. Recruitment of internal sources is a simple process. It helps to reduce the development efforts. It helps to create good workforce relationship among the workers. Then this method is very economical. This method also has some disadvantages. They are, it makes the employees lethargic. Then it eliminates the competitive spirit among the employees. It also reduces the employee productivity, etc. Next, we are going to learn about the external source of recruitment. External source of recruitment add the number of the employees. For example, adding new employees to fill organizational position created due to expansion. External source of recruitment may change only the nature of the employee composition. External recruitment also brings new blood in the organization. There are different methods or sources of external recruitment. They are direct recruitment, casual hires, advertisement, employment exchange, placement agencies and management consultants, campus recruitment, web publishing, labor contractors, and last one, employee recommendations. Under direct recruitment, a notice is put on the notice board of the organization specifying the job available. This method is also known as gate hiring. Job seekers offer themselves for consideration of employment. This method is followed for recruiting unskilled and temporary workers. The next method is casual callers. Casual callers are those applicants who offer themselves for employment in an organization to fill the vacancies likely to arise in future. The application may be submitted either in hard copy or soft copy through email. The organization maintains database of such unsolicited applicants. Whenever vacancies arise, these applicants may be considered for the employment. This is a readily available source of external recruitment with insignificant cost. Next method is advertisement. Advertisement is the most commonly used source of external recruitment. It may be through newspapers, journals, televisions, etc. The next one, employment exchanges. Government has established employment exchanges in most of the cities. These exchanges register job seekers. Whenever an organization sends its requirement of employees, these exchanges inform the job seekers concerned and provide their list to the organization. Rest of the process is conducted by the organization. The next method is placement agencies. They provide a nationwide service in matching personnel, demand and supply. These agencies compile biodata of job seekers in any area and any type of position and recommended suitable candidates to their clients. The next method is campus recruitment. Campus recruitment is quite popular, particularly for recruiting fresh MBAs and engineers. In this, employing organization visit campus of various academic institutions offering relevant courses. The entire selection process is performed at the campus itself. The next is web publishing. Under this internet-based electronic mode of external recruitment device is used. Then there are many websites specifically designed for the purpose of providing information about the job seekers and job openings. The next one is labor contractors. Labor contractors maintain close contacts with the laborers and other unskilled workers. Organizations may use the service of these labor contracts to fill the suitable vacancies, mostly for specific period. Then last one is employment recommendation. Present and former employees in of organization may recommend specific persons suitable for the employment. These persons may be family members, friends, etc. Since the employees are fully conservant with the way of working of the organization, their recommendations may be more suitable. Generally, lower positions are filled by this method through an exceptional cases. Higher positions may also be filled. The important merits of external source of recruitment are it attract the competent candidates, then development of competitive spirit among the employees, etc. Then demerits are it also creates dissatisfaction among the employees. This is a lengthy process. Then higher cost is also involved in the external source of recruitment.